Hey everyone. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. I must apologize. The weather around here has been bad, and I usually don't record or even get on the computer when the weather is bad. But here I am now, and we're going to do this next mission.
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
Alright, I'll accept that. And I will use some energy credits in order to teleport to transwarp directly to our mission.
In the heart of the war zone, a few species still struggle for survival. The choices we made on Voyager changed this quadrant, and not all of those changes were positive. We did what we needed to do to get home. Now, we must heal the wounds we left behind.
Alright, let 7 of 9 talk there for a second before we warp in. Let's see. Sir, we have arrived at the location of the distress call from the USS Callisto. We're no longer receiving a distress beacon, but sensors are picking up debris consistent with a Luna-class Federation starship. Right. So now we need to go and scan and see what's going on. No luck, Captain. Sensors aren't reading any live signs in the wreckage. The Callisto had a crew complement of 350. Yep, we have an incoming message. It's from the outpost station.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship.
Yep, we responded as soon as we could.
I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship. I will be of more assistance to you there.
Alright, yep, they have a lot to explain. And here's the outpost. So we are going to beam 7 and her crew over.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Indeed.
Attention, trespassing endotherms. You are trespassing in Voth-aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
Yep, will not be made into your prisoners. So now we have Voth ships to deal with. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like a, oh no, they're taking out the F-shield. What's this? DPS power transfers, we'll use that, we'll use this. Just keep a... Alright, swinging rounds not going to be good if I cannot fire off a torpedo. I'm not sure if that ship cloaked or if I just got out of range. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was mainly too busy, it must have cloaked. Boom. Alright, this. See if I can swing around to fire off another torpedo. One of my... Okay, he cloaked. Although the torpedo I fired off still managed to hit him. Alright, and there's some more Voth over here. So we need to go and deal with them. Alright, I don't want to use the engineering team because my ship is not that okay. He's doing that annoying thing where he's doing that annoying thing. Alright. I was trying to attack the drone there, but apparently that was not going to work. This one's almost used that subspace like rift attack. Now, if it puts up that shield again, I'm going to probably have to use evasive maneuvers and see if I can get around. Oh. We flew a little too close to my my gravity well there. Oops. Yeah, the left shield. Oh, the right shield's down. So yeah, there goes the shield. Use evasive maneuvers. I know my left shield's down, but I need to get behind this. Use that, and use that. Alright. Use that, and I'll swing around, and hopefully get a counter-torpedo off. And there's another one of those rifts. Hopefully he does not use that annoying shield attack. Oh, never mind. Now, of course, I really wouldn't call that an attack as much as just a big shield. There we go. Swing around behind him and start wailing on him from behind. I'm not entirely too sure if there's a way to disable that attack or that move. It'd certainly be nice if there was. Get up the engineering team.
Alien vessel, you have violated a Voth facility and will be.
And there they go.
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly
Yeah,
won.
that is odd. Sir, we're receiving a distress call from the Turi homeworld.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Turay homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
Who exactly are the Turay?
The Turay are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets.
Yep, do you think the Voth attacked the Turay? They left so quickly.
That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Turay are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta
Yeah,
Quadrant.
perhaps a show of good faith should be in order. And not now, because I need to split the video. Alright, now we can leave.
We've arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Whatever they are, they're packing quite a punch. Well, that ship's quite unlucky.
Whoever these assailants are, their technology is exceptional. Even the Borg do not have ships such as these.
Yep, one of the ships is broken off and is moving in our direction. And as you can probably tell, it's got the red deal, so... Oh, that. I do not like that move at all. Yep, the debris from the Voth ship, the Voth ships, are falling into orbit of the planets. But we need to deal with these unknown attackers right now. Get him in line and hit him with the gravity well. I could fire from a torpedo. Oh, that again. Camera up a little bit. Swing around with those mines. Mines.
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Make it so.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
Yep, they're not even attempting to negotiate. And we need to beam down
The
to...
surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network.
Alright, so in other words, we need to beam down. That looks good.
The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere. Your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation.
Alright, we get the defense grid back online and give the Teray a fighting chance.
There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Alright, yeah, we'll help him.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right?
Yes, we'd like to know what happened here.
The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, They had knocked out the grid controls and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal.
Okay, what's the underspace?
You are not Teray. I cannot reveal our secrets.
Very well.
If I may, Underspace is a network of subspace corridors that extend through much of the Delta Quadrant. Voyager was pulled into one when its warp field interacted with the corridor's radial wall. At the time, we speculated that the corridors would speed our journey back to Federation space. That was not possible.
Yep. If the underspace is a Tory secret, how would these attackers be able to use it?
The attackers were Vodwar. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this